Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Real Exotical. I want to talk about privileges being mixed race or multiracial. So, for example, if you are mixed race and if you are white passing, you have privileges. If you are also mixed, if you are black passing, you have privileges. If you are Asian passing, you have privileges. Whatever passing, there's privileges attached to it. I'm not saying that only mixed race people have privileges, but every single race has privileges. And if you are mixed race, if you can jump in and out of the races that you look similar to, that means you have privilege, because not a lot of people can do that. A lot of people, for example, only look white or only look black. They don't really look like an in-between, or they're not really fluid in their ambiguity, so they can't really jump in and out of races. And this is why a lot of people are jealous. And this is why when I talk about the story times of Karens, it's actually, this underlining internalized projection of their jealousy, that it's something that they can't have. So for example, if you are mixed race and let's say you are getting lighter during the winter and darker during the summer, this is a privilege because you are fluid in your skin tone. You can jump in and out of complexions as you please. And this can give you privileges in society. I honestly think it's sad that society is that way, that we judge people on how they look, and we give people certain privileges on how they look. And this is why one can either dwell in this sadness, or you could actually use this to your advantage and social climb in society. So you can choose what you want to do. But for me, I want to be benefiting myself in the society. I'm not going to be crying about how people are judging me. I'm going to be using what I have as an advantage, being who I am. And part of the identity is being mixed race. I can definitely be blending into my white side, into my black side, into my Hispanic side, into my Asian side, however I please, because I'm multiracial and I'm quite fluid in my identity. So for example, when I get lighter in the winter, I tap into my I called Scandinavian or Slavic girl aesthetic, where I know I could definitely look like Balkan or Slavic or Scandinavian in the winter. Obviously I'm not exactly looking 100% like white, but I can definitely still use that to my advantage, because people can see that I'm mixed race, and they probably would think, oh, okay, this girl, she probably has a Russian. Every time I do wear my fur coat, for example, if I want to give off a Russian vibe, I can do that. I even get people stopping me, asking oh, are you part Russian, or are you do you have Slavic roots? You look like you have some Slavic roots. And this makes me smile, because that is my goal. Yes, I want to look Slavic at times. Even when I tap into my Caribbean ancestry, in summer, I want to be really, really tan. I like the braids, and I just want to look like a Jamaican princess. And I could even wear those tops that have Jamaica on, or they have written Brazil on. I can jump in and out of that as well. Sometimes I want to look like a Jamaican princess, a Brazilian princess, a Scandinavian princess, depending on what is my goal and what I'm doing. And it's not difficult for me to do that, because I have very fluid features. And this is a benefit or a privilege for being mixed race. You can use your fluid features to blend in. If you have beautiful long curly hair, or if you have tight kinky hair, you could throw an afro, or have this kind of wavy texture, beach girl texture. But if you want to straighten your hair and look let's say an Indian princess, or look look more like European or whatever, you can do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're just very creative, and you're using your creativity on your outer appearance, your beauty, your literally how you were born. So people might think this is vain, but at the end of the day, people judge you on your outer shell. And I want to tap into my vanity. I like feeling good, I like looking good, and when I do look good, it makes me feel good on the outside. And I like also exploring with my beauty, and not as I really, like I said before in my previous video, I have a very fluid internalized beauty standard. It's not just one thing. I don't want to just be looking like one thing every single day of the year, like one hair color, one skin tone, one outfit. Like I like to be fluid. I like jumping in and out of different aesthetics. And yeah, like if you are really also resonating with this, if you feel like, okay, this is actually something that I enjoy too, then please let me know also in the comment section. Like and share this video. And I'd just like to know your guys' feedback as well. And I'm gonna make more episodes on this topic about, privilege being an exotical, because I think it's something that not a lot of people are talking about. And I think people aren't talking about it because they are scared to be judged. At the end of the day, this is a free world, this is a free society, and as long as you're not hurting other people, you can express yourself the way you want to express yourself. And if you are feeling guilty for being mixed race just because you don't want to, like, I don't know, hurt the community or whatever, like, just because, for example, like with me, when on my black side, like everyone is like saying like, yeah, no, like you need to like be like a black activist, and you can't really tap into your into your white side, because then you just don't like black people. It's like I'm part of a multi-dimensional like ethnic background. Just because I want to tap into my white side doesn't mean I don't like my black side. And I don't think a lot of people in like who are unambiguous understand this, or who are part of the unambiguous community. So it's nice to speak about this and actually relate to people, to people who are racially ambiguous, to actually who could understand what I'm saying. But yeah, anyways, like and subscribe, comment if you would like, and I'll definitely make new videos on this topic as well. So yeah, catch you guys later. Enjoy your day or night or morning, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.